Okay, so this is part 2 to the requesting a regen, a parked regen on a 2000, I believe this is a 2014 Volvo VN series tractor. The last vehicle I showed you was a 2019. It had the buttons on the steering wheel, but in this case we're back down on the stick. Now anything before 2000, I want to say 19, has the all the buttons down here on this stick just below the Jake brake. Okay, so you see the menu. I mean, it's not requesting a regen at all, so this is just an instruction on how to get to that point when you're having an issue. When you see the warning light comes on, you do have some basic information up here on the visor of what the lights mean, and when you're really screwed is when you're going into a regen. Anyways, so you're going to go to this stick here. This button is kind of like the information enter kind of thing. Scroll up, scroll down, and get the hell out. So we're going to go ahead and hit this arrow button. You see the gauge, or the cluster looks like that, just basic information. Hit that arrow button and it gives you gauges, fuel data, time, distance, and after treatment. So you want to be on after treatment. Then you're going to hit this arrow button again, and then it says request parked regen. You're going to hit that arrow button again, and this says data transfer in progress. In this case, it's not going to let it do it just because I believe the filter is clean. It says parked regen conditions not met. Check ATS status menu. Now, one of the reasons it could be rejected is because it has the cruise control on. Some guys flip that little button on to get it to idle, so they got the air conditioner running while parked or whatever. You need to make sure that is off. Okay, make sure your cruise control is off. Make sure your parking brakes are both applied, because that will show up in the ATS status menu. Let me kick on the air conditioner. It's starting to cook in here. Okay, so we'll go back. We hit that escape button right here to go back to the original menu. Okay, so we're back to that original menu. We'll go to ATS status, and that'll give you basic information on why it was rejected. So you'll see the clutch NA, service brake NA, everything else is okay, okay, okay. Check your temporary lockout, which means nada. Inhibit switch is okay. Soot level, we're there, or we're just below. So we can, this might request it. I think I was rejected because of the cruise control switch, trying to be all cool and have it idling like you're not supposed to be doing, and that's kind of like how we roll. So let's go ahead and do that again. So I'll hit that escape button, take us back to that original menu. I'm going to use this arrow button here to scroll back up to where it's highlighted request park regen. I'm going to hit this arrow button again to give it another shot. Data transfer in progress, please wait. Parked regen conditions not met. That's, I think, because the soot level is just too low. It's not there yet, so so we're all good to go. So to get back to your original whatever information you'd like to have on your cluster personally, you just hit that escape button. Takes you right back. Hit it again, and then you have, like, you know, your time, distance, empty, and all your basic gauges, and that's pretty much it. All right, but in a normal situation where the parked regen request was accepted, the RPMs will kick up really high. I'd say to about 20, and the temperature gets pretty hot out there, so you want to be away from brush and all that stuff. And it takes about 40 minutes to 45 minutes, so don't be surprised. Never turn your truck off. Let it do its thing until it tells you to stop. All right, that's it, and time to get the out.